What's up? What's up, everybody? Big Herc, getting down fresh out, live stream. Happy holidays to everybody, man. Hopefully all you guys are doing positive stuff in your life. You're able to share your holidays with loved ones. Shout out to everybody who has family members in the pen doing time. Those away, those in the military who are stationed abroad. Those who are out on deployment, man, shout out to all y'all, man. You guys, hey, hopefully you can get back to your family soon and, experience something positive in your life. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, man. A lot of you guys watch, but you don't subscribe. We need everybody to subscribe so we can get that 500,000 mark and, do that big giveaway. Also, make sure you go and check out wigsplitterworkout.com and sign up for the Wig Splitter Workout Challenge. We're doing a challenge, you guys. See, there's a lot of challenges out there and they don't give you anything. They just take your money and you get a plastic trophy if you win. Well, if you win our challenge, you get $5,000 first place. Second place, $1,500. Third place, you get a yard time. So we're going to do 5 giveaways for those who just, have some type of transformation. But first place is $5,000, second place $1,500, and then we're going to do some giveaways outside of that. So make sure you sign up, man. No, it's not free, but ain't nothing in life free. So participate, change your life, and it's money well spent, man. Anyways, the Wig Splitter Workout Challenge at wigsplitterworkout.com. Big Herc 916 is popping. Make sure you guys sign up for that. Subscribe. It's all about that positivity, that motivation. Instagram, same thing. I talk about my cars. I haven't posted a video with the Bentley yet because, man, some a-hole cracked my front bumper, man. So I had to get my bumper replaced, which is not cheap. And so it's pretty upsetting, and I've been dealing with that, man. So once I get that all taken care of, I'm going to do a video, but that should be dropping early next week with the Bentley, because I sold the NSX, and I'll give you guys an update on that. Fitness-wise, for those out there trying to get your testosterone popping, and you're trying to, get in there and make some moves in the gym, we got level 4, and we got that man in the can. Man in the can, so you guys can supplement your diet with the protein. So I use it every day, man, twice a day. So pick you some up at the Fresh Out store, freshoutseries.com. Now, the topic of today, Harvey Weinstein about to settle out with his alleged victims, with those who have accused him of misappropriations. So he's looking at spending $25 million, which is, kind of a drop in a bucket for him. And, he can looks like he may avoid jail time. Now, Harvey, you got Bill sitting in prison right now because, he's, he got convicted, the women came out and said that he was out of pocket. And then you have Cuba Gooding, who is getting hammered in court with all these witnesses now popping up. So, it's no joke, man, when you have people who accuse you of not playing right. But let me tell you guys something, the Harvey situation, right? When you have the right lawyer, and you're dealing with a criminal case, you can actually offset that criminal case with a civil payout. The criminal charges can kind of go away. See, a lot of people, I didn't know this, but when you have a lot of money, man, you can make things happen. See, Bill Cosby, he says he has no remorse. He says if he has to, he'll do all his time. His attorneys should have got out the assistant district attorney or whoever was prosecuting the case, and he should have worked a payout for the victims, man. Bill should have paid. Plain and simple, man. Pay. And, you know, he could have stayed his butt out of jail. I mean, he wasn't fighting a murder, and it was old charges, but at least if he would have paid, he wouldn't be in no damn bathroom right now living. So, you know, Bill, man, you know, he tried to play hardball, man, and he got his wig split, sitting up in there now, doing time. But Alex Starvo, thanks for a donation. Why did Juice WRLD need guns on his plane? He has security, man. Security, you know, they didn't check the guns in, but if you're a rapper and you run around and you're doing concerts and, you know, every rapper I know that's, involved in that circle, they have somebody with them that's strapped up. That's just a given, man. You don't, you know, that's just how you roll. Cause I mean, people are in that circle are, you know, prone to that type of violence. So that's not really a biggie, man. His people having guns on the plane. I mean, now the 70 pounds of weed, you know, weed wasn't legal in Illinois at the time. So, you know, that might be something else. But yeah, you know, dude, if you're a rapper and you're running around and you got a lot of different elements you're dealing with, you're going to have somebody strapped up. Somebody said, Big Herc, Mr. Bill Cosby law settlement is $41 million among the accusers. So he did pay, but somehow he still got the time. And they denied his appeal. So I don't know, man. Maybe Harvey's attorneys golfed with the right people. You know, maybe Bill's attorneys weren't, you know, they weren't what they should have been. I mean, you all know the most infamous case in history, OJ, he had 5 attorneys. And he had to make, they said, I want to say $10,000 a day or $5,000 a day to pay his legal fees. Now think about that. This man beat a double murder, but he was basically, you know, in there signing autographs, selling jerseys, all this stuff from it to pay for his defense. If OJ wouldn't have had those 5 attorneys, man, he would have never got out. So that's why I tell you guys, you know, you got to pay to play, man. You know, it's no joke, man. Somebody said Harvey had the juice. Yeah. Bill should have got him one. He should have got the right, you know, the right connection, man. I mean, dude, you don't want to get these guys who claim to know this and that. Get you a heavy hitter. I knew a guy in the feds, and he was doing life plus 24. And he had a hell of an attorney, man. This guy had a big boy. And this attorney got his life off, and he had to pay, I think I forgot how much he paid, a couple million, but he gave the government like $8 million. He let him have it. So, you know, plus he had the right attorney, man. So there's a lot of big D-boys in prison, but, you know, you got to still have the right people around you as far as, you know, talk about Kanye West and Lakewood. I don't know about Kanye West as far as in Lakewood, but I know Kanye is, I don't know if you guys seen him in that silver shit. Kanye, you know, he's the marketing guru, man. I mean, dude, this guy jumped in the shoe game and sold his shoes for more than the J's, man, the MJs. So what does that tell you? You know what I mean? It's, I mean, Kanye knows how to stay. We're talking about him right now, so he's doing something right. You think OJ did it? I think he did. This dude is so arrogant. He wrote a book titled If I Woulda Did It. And he talked about if he woulda did it, how he woulda did it. Man, that's like a slap in your face. I mean, for you to write a book, If I Woulda Did It, why would you do that? If this was the wife of your baby's mom, and you really, you know, didn't do it, why would you do that? I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. The podcast. Yeah, eventually we're going to jump on another podcast. We just haven't had a time, man. Somebody said it's a racing, a ton of white dudes go to court. Somebody said who you caught up in there even went to court Yeah. Sir Switch Crookington, thanks for the donation. Weinstein's Jewish and rich. He was never seeing time. Hey, you said it. I didn't. You know what's up, man. You know, not to be trying to stereotype, man, but some of the most successful lawyers I've known, guys across paths with, were Jewish guys who were well connected. So, hey, I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't part of Cosby's defense team, and I don't know Harvey Weinstein's attorney personally, but I know he's got the right one. Double jeopardy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Cosby's situation was double jeopardy. Possibly. You don't think OJ did it? Well, you know, like I said, it's his interviews, man, after the fact were pretty crazy. The Vice episode, I'm not sure when it's coming out, man. I was surprised when the trailer dropped on Facebook. If you guys haven't seen it, go to Vice on Facebook, and the trailer for my story is on Vice, so you can check it out. I talk about my first experience in the porn game. It's pretty funny, and the interview, man, is gonna be off the chains. So in 2020, a lot of big things going on. We're gonna be smashing Fresh Outs, doing a lot of new stuff. So make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned, man. We got a lot of big things going on, man. Everyone always says I'm Jewish, but they all look different. What are the Jews supposed to look like? I don't know, man. I got Jewish friends, I got black friends, I got Mexican friends, I got Asian friends. I mean, I don't like to typecast or stereotype, man. I mean, people are people. Life is a connection. Shout out to Sean Gumby. He just did an interview with us over the weekend. Check him out. Gumby Publishing. He's doing his thing. He's on Instagram. He's on YouTube. And, you know, this man has some very interesting stories about golfing with the right people. So, I mean, hey, man, that golf club, that golf course, that country club connection can change your life, man. How do I feel about the Chicago gun violence, man? I think it's pretty sick, man. I mean, for young people to just be, you know, taking each other's lives like that. But I can't really blame it all on them because of just how things are conditioned over there, because they only limit that to that one area. And then how are they getting all the guns? Who's supplying the guns, man? There you go. Where are they coming from? It's just like when they had all the killing in LA and they were coming up with AKs. Where are they getting them from? Do your math. Do your homework. Yeah, OJ knew. The Jews have a car in prison. Nah, I didn't see, there wasn't a whole lot of Jews in prison that I ran across, but there was no Jewish car. You know, they just kind of, you know, kept to themselves. I mean, the Jewish guys I talked to in there, I was trying to learn about business. These guys were, you know, money guys, so I try to pick their brain. Somebody says Indiana's supplying them. So there you go. Indiana's making money off the crates of guns, and they're letting these gang members know where to go pick these guns up. Big Herc, Weinstein down with Epstein and Prince Andrew. Oh, yeah, these guys, they're all high-powered. All high-powered, bro. All those guys who are on that level, man, I mean, I can't begin to tell you what type of, you know, what type of stuff is going on in them circles. The next meetup, you know, I'm not sure, man, when I'm doing the next meetup yet. I'm trying to figure something going on that'd be cool for me to do a pop-up, and maybe when a Vice episode drops, or maybe when we have some big things going on next year. But I'll keep you guys, I'll keep you in tune. Make sure you subscribe to the Instagram so that way you'll know when we do our next meetup. Somebody says Epstein's demise was already planned way beforehand. Either he got out of line or needed to be used as an example. I agree, man. Epstein, he was a tool, a means to an end. And, you know, whoever was funding him for whatever information, he served his purpose and it was time for him to go. Am I scared of guns? No. I'm from Southside Chi-Town. What up? What up? What up, man? Chi-Town, man. Much love for y'all, man. I just hate to see you brothers out there taking your life, man. You know, I look back, man, and think about when it was so easy for me to take off on another brother, man. You know, to like, you know, bang my neighborhood on somebody that didn't come from my neighborhood. And I think about it, man, and it was so stupid, man. I mean, if we put our brains together and we thought about the big picture, we could all be billionaires, man. But to take a life of a person and to think that it doesn't mean anything and to think that at 21 or 22 or 18 that it's easy to kill somebody, man, that's not right, man. That's such a horrible thing, man. But like I said, I mean, I don't know. You guys, you know, hopefully you learn from it. I know I went through a time period and I look back now and I realized I was pretty ignorant, man. You know, I made a lot of stupid mistakes, man. I looked at things in a very negative way. You know, I had a lot of anger. Somebody said, I think everyone should own a gun, firearm, not on violence. Not on violence. I mean, I think you should have the right to defend yourself. Guns don't kill people. It's the people. You know, you can set a gun on the ground. If the wrong person picks it up, you know, they can go do some damage with it or they can protect somebody. I mean, like I said, if somebody's hurting your mom, hurting your sister, hurting your wife, hurting you, I mean, dude, you know, and they have a gun and you don't, I mean, what do you do? I just talked about Harvey and Epstein. Divide and conquer the poor. Yeah, that's a big thing, man. You know, it's pretty sad though. Everyone tells me you're only 21, you're too young, so I'm supposed to be patient with my life and stroll towards my goals like a loser. Man, you're not a loser, man, if you have not reached your goals at 21. Dude, at 21, I was so lost. Man, I got out, I did time from 18 to 21, and when I got at 21, all I was trying to do was bust female cheeks. You know, I was trying to catch up on all the cheek busting I missed out on from 18 to 21. I got into the porn game. I was a cheek busting connoisseur, but I was just like, I didn't have no particular goal in mind, no path of you know, to the end. You know, I just was kind of living. So it's hard to say that you can have your life in order at 21, man. So don't be so hard on yourself, man. Malachi Taparturo, thank you for the donation. What are some good techniques for holding the soap? Hey, man, you tell me. You know, if you're asking this question, you're not in the penitentiary, which is a good thing. So, hey, man, you can hold the soap however you want to hold it. You know, you might have liquid soap and squeeze that shit on your washcloth. Pooh Air Thomas. Okay. Make sure you wipe your butt. You took a dump. Hey, Herc, did you hear about the officer in Houston, Texas that got shot? I didn't hear about that. I heard about the shootout. What was it, in New Jersey? At the bodega, the 4-hour standoff? I guess there was a shootout with some guys. I mean, they said it could have possibly been domestic terrorism, but I didn't get all the details on that. You're graduating next month, man. That's right, man. Set them goals for yourself, man. Get that paper, man. Did I ever meet any Brits who were locked up? Nah, no Brits. You know, it's the feds. You meet people from all over, but you know, and a lot of times I tell you, man, most people in prison, that are about something, they're not out gossiping. They're not really hanging out. These guys, I've seen guys, man, they barely have 2 words for anybody because they don't want people to know what they're really in there for. You know, this guy might be a multi-millionaire on the street. He don't want these broke ass dudes trying to press him for commissary or for money or extort him. So, you know, the less you say, the better, man. I've seen some guys walk around, they let the beards grow out, they look all shabby, you know, and you know, it's kind of like keep it low key. And you find out the guy was running a multi-million-dollar business on the street, man. So, you know, the guy who's walking around trying to be a tough guy, he's keistering shit, he's doing all, man, that guy's a joke, man. He's not making no power moves. He's not in there studying real estate or how to buy foreclosures or trading stock or being taking care of business, man. Ain't nobody, the dudes who are really making moves in there, these guys are talking in quiet. You meet a guy in a sale, you talk to him, you get some game, and you keep it pushing, man. But you ain't running around doing all that, man. Am I gonna come to the East Coast and do a meet and greet? I plan on to. I mean, next year I have, you know, I plan on dropping a book, and when the book comes out, I'm gonna do a tour, and I'm definitely going to the East Coast. Somebody's asking I'm drinking pre-workout. You know, actually, I'm drinking. Yeah, I am drinking. I'm drinking actually a little bit of juice here. You know, I just ate, got back from the gym. I don't drink the pre-workout late. You don't want to drink yard time after 3, 4 o'clock. You'll be up. So I drink the yard time first thing in the morning, and right now I'm just drinking a little bit of Gatorade. Somebody said, "What do I drink?" I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. Every blue moon, if I go out with my wife or celebrate for her birthday or something, I might have something, or we have like a anniversary or something like that. But I don't really drink, man. I'm a water drinker or something. Josh and Jesus, thanks for the donation. Did you chop it up with Carmine Persico in there? You know what? I maybe said 2 words to Carmine. You know, you talking about a big boss, man, and he was in the same unit I was in, C unit in Lompoc in 2000, Lompoc USP. But, you know, I didn't really have a whole lot of conversation for him. We didn't really have any mutual, you know, as far as interest or anything like that. But he just minded his business, man. But, you know, there's a few guys I talked to him, but very quiet. Like I said, bosses like that, man, they're not running their mouth. They're not, you know, loud. And, you know, you would never even know unless somebody told you. Gerard Kelly, thanks for the donation. Keep up the great work. I can't wait to do the Wig Splitter Challenge. What's the general rules for? The general rules are so that you know how to take your picture, you know, how to document that it's you in the picture, and, you know, that way we can see that from start to finish that you've been, you know, the photos match the progress and stuff like that. But it's real simple, nothing major. When you go to wigsplitterworkout.com, everything's right there, and it's no different than any of the other challenges out there. The only difference is, with our challenge, you have the opportunity to win $5,000. You're getting an ebook. You're getting, you know, all of these different things for just being a part of the challenge. So it's like we're giving back, man. I know a lot of people work hard in the gym. A lot of people are trying to figure out how to diet, what to eat. And, you know, there's a lot of bullshit out there. Well, you know, me and Big Ant, we put together a hell of a program, and we want you guys to, you know, for your New Year's resolution, make some positive changes in your life. What would happen if you have a sleep talking problem in prison? It depends. If you're in the unit, man, they might tell you to shut your mouth. Somebody might, you know, they might do something to you, man, because don't nobody like anybody that snores or talks in their sleep. Because in a dorm situation, everybody can hear you. Fresh counterattack a message. You can get towards somebody in the young kids. Stick to keto. I hear you. Be cool if you were. Is the NSX still sitting pretty and running good? I traded the NSX, man. I mean, I sold it. I sold the NSX and I bought a Bentley GT. So I don't have the NSX no more, man. I was going to do the twin turbo and all this stuff to the car, man. But to be honest with you, I felt like I maxed it out as far as what I wanted to do and how much money I want to spend on a car, making it fast. So the next car I'm going to get, with, as far as a sports car, it's going to be something I'm going to build from scratch. But right now I'm focusing on the Chevelle, the 68 Cougar, and my 928 Porsche. I know my words and what's doing the challenge wide open, bro. There you go. Get busy with the challenge, man. If you could do a travel to any country and interview an ex-inmate that did time out there in the U.S., where would you go? I don't know, man. I mean, as far as interviewing the GT's 06, I plan on next year, anybody living in France or Nice, I'm planning to go to F1 next year in May. So either I'm going to F1 in May in France for Monaco, or I'm thinking of Abu Dhabi. So, hey, man, shoot me a message at Big Herc, BigHerc916.com if you live in Nice or Abu Dhabi, and let me know as far as F1, which place, would be better to go check out F1, man. But that's one of my bucket list things to do next year. Me, the wifey, and some friends are going to go check out F1 overseas. The Chevelle is a 72. It's the green machine, man. It's a monster. So it's got an LQ9 with the Elderbrock E4 supercharger, 4L60E transmission that's built. Right now, I'm having the body bushings change. I'm cleaning up the suspension. I got hot skins. I got coilovers, 4-link, turn 1 steering box. I'm a box the frame, change the gas tank, probably go to fuel cell, put a mini roll cage in there, and I'm going to start racing that bitch. So next year, the green machine is going to be on the track. I'm going to be putting in some work with her. Have I ever been to Antioch, California? Oh, yeah, time for the shout-outs, man. Time for the shout-outs, you guys. We got one more week before Christmas. So we got a prison talk next week, and then the week after that's a bye week. So, that's what's up, you guys. But make sure you guys do something nice for your kids and your close ones. So shout-outs to everybody in North Highland, Sacramento, man. Love y'all. Pooh Air Thomas, thanks for a donation. What about Carmine? Oh, no, I don't know about that guy. You talking about somebody, I guess, that you used to hang out with. I don't know him. But thanks for donation. Shout out to Marietta. Shout out to Yucatan, Mexico. Shout out to Ontario, Canada. Shout out to Sacktown. Texas, Victoria South. Covington, Kentucky. New York, Burbank. Sacktown representing the Brick. Chicago, Jerusalem. AZ. East Coast. Utah, Little Rock, Arkansas. Tucson, Fresno, Montreal, Canada. Phoenix. Diego. Israel, Antarctica, Minnesota, Australia, 850, Tampa Bay, Sudan, 818, Van Nuys, New Zealand, South Carolina, Jupiter, Florida, Jamaica, Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Hey, any of you guys who are in the cars, man, holler at me, man, if you guys ever want to hook up at a car show. I travel around, man, and I'm into, all type of car activities, and like I said, man, that's one of my passions. Make sure you check out my car stuff on Big Herc 916 YouTube and subscribe. And, hey, join the Wig Splitter Workout Challenge, man. We want all you guys to have the opportunity to win that 5Gs. Shout out to Stockton, B-More, 680, Mount Shasta, San Antonio, ATL, Clearwater, Florida, 219. Hey, man, all y'all, man. No, I've never been to Mustang Week in Myrtle Beach, man. How's that? Never heard of that, man. I know they got the what is it, the Hot Rod Power Tour, and it goes all over down south. I gotta check that out one year. Stockholm. With a shout out for everybody who tuned in, man. I like to, give everybody a little representation, man. Love y'all, man. Tune in next week. Do something positive with yourself, and don't get caught up in any bullshit. Big Herc, getting down fresh out. This is Prison Talk. I'm out.